Hey, this is Eric with WordCamp Seattle, and I am here with Whitney Williams from Avalara. Whitney, you are the partner marketing manager, I understand. What do you do there?
Yes, that's correct. So I am one of the many partner marketing managers at Avalara. And basically what that means is I work with a number of Avalara partners and communities through different marketing efforts, such as event sponsorship. We do this because sales tax can be super complicated. It can be a very complicated subject for our developer and technology partners to bring up with their clients. So it's my job to make the topic relevant, understandable, and sometimes, believe it or not, even fun.
That's terrific. Yeah, I know. I've talked to plenty of site owners, and when I bring up taxes, you can start to see their eyes glaze over, or the fear, like, please,
Exactly.
do I have to worry about this?
It can be fun, I promise.
Yeah, great. So do you know how long has Avalara been involved in WordCamps?
Yeah, I do know. And Avalara has been involved not too long, well, with WordPress in general, since 2012. However, only recently in 2015 did we start sponsoring WordCamp events. And I think the first one that I went to was in Raleigh, Durham, followed by WordCamp Seattle last year. And then, of course, this year, 2017, we've done a few more. And 2018, we plan on expanding. So very exciting.
Nice. So why is it that Avalara would participate in the WordPress community and do these WordCamps? What do you get out of it?
Yeah, it's a really good question. And initially, I thought WordCamps for myself would just be a fantastic way to learn more about WordPress and WooCommerce as well. And while that is true, after attending our first event a couple years back, I realized that it was not only a great way to help developers and business owners learn about sales tax compliance automation, but we have gained, extremely valuable feedback about how we fit in as a thought leader in tax compliance for the community.
Okay. All right. Interesting. So it's neat that you've been participating so much. What does the community mean to Avalara or mean to you? Like, I hear a lot about how great the WordPress community is, and I'm interested to hear your experience. Like, what does it mean to you and to Avalara?
Yeah, and so, I think without the community, Avalara hasn't really been able to make as many connections as we would have. So we really are able to make a lot of connections with WordPress and WooCommerce developers. Like I said, who otherwise wouldn't really know about us, and we wouldn't know them. And as I mentioned before, we get to make, and here we get to hear firsthand what the community thinks about tax compliance automation. And, because each small community represents a much larger initiative, it's a huge privilege for us to sponsor and learn from the different speakers and attendees alike. And then in addition, the reason, of course, why we go to so many is because there are different speakers at each one, which makes it really fun. And there's kind of a different flavor for each event, which we really love.
Right. I know. I just saw you at WooConf a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you're in North Carolina. We're in Seattle area, home of Boeing. And so we have an aviation theme this year at WordCamp Seattle. So my question is, if after WordCamp Seattle, we were to drive you to Boeing Field and give you a plane and you could fly anywhere in the world to meet WordPress users or developers, where would you go?
This is a really tough question because I'll be honest, I think I could definitely use a vacation right now. I think we all can use a vacation always, but definitely something I've been thinking a lot about. And as far as just for fun, I would love, of course, to go somewhere like South Africa or New Zealand. However, if we're sticking in the realm of WordPress, I would love to go to WordCamp Europe. That is one that Avalara hasn't done yet, and so we would love to do that. And you know what? It's funny. Before we got on this call today, I was looking down at my work badge that I used to swipe into the office, and I have this little WordPress bear, and I got this sticker at WooConf just a couple weeks ago,
Right.
and it's a bear, and I think this is from Berlin. So
Nice.
yeah, so of course Berlin would be a great place too.
That's terrific. We've got some cool stickers this year as well.
Yeah.
Well, hey, on behalf of the whole WordCamp Seattle organizing team, we really appreciate Avalara sponsoring. We're really happy to see you guys there, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really excited to be there again this year. Looking forward to it.
Lovely. Well, thanks for your time. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good. Have a good one.
You too.